So, hi, I am Nicole Williams, and I am so excited to get to present in the Givers Gain Networking Group. And I am so excited. I get to help behind the scenes with emails and fun stuff with Jasmine Singh, our wonderful leader. And so my elevator pitch, it changes. It changes. I love helping people. I love educating, coaching people. And I'm just so thankful for just everyone that has crossed paths with me. I love to say, I've heard that somewhere. I had to borrow that. I don't know where, but so many acquaintances, so many friends in my 51 years. What do we call it? Half a century in a year. so but it really it all so send out cards. So people who think of me, they think of me as an appreciation advisor with Send Out Cards. And it's an amazing platform to send cards with your phone. We have an app, we have online, so I'll be showing you some examples with that. And also, let's see. Oh, start your blog. I am a blogger. I have been a writer pretty much all my life since I could start writing. And just so excited. So I'm just going to kind of leave it there. Who am I looking for? Online, people that are online a lot that just want to up their business. COVID has changed things where, thank you, Zoom. We're meeting virtually, kind of like Celestina is doing Tupperware virtual parties. I love it. I love it. And Tupperware has a fabulous website, and there's a link for Celestina, but Celestina, if you had your own personal blog, you could add things, the things you add to like Facebook, if you add a little bit about yourself, your personal, you can give shout out testimonials, it's your home online, kind of like your store. So anyway, so just like an example, I help people set that up, and I help talk about blogs. So who am I? I am a Jersey girl. I know that might be hard to hear from my voice. I really consider myself Southern, more Southern, depends who I talk to. And I tend to pick up their accents. So it's kind of funny, but I am a Jersey girl until the end of 10th grade. My family relocated to Georgia, Smyrna, Georgia. If I had been in Georgia 2 years earlier, guess who I would have seen graduate from Campbell High School? Julia Roberts. Dang it. 2 years earlier. But that's okay. That's okay. I've heard from friends there that she's been spotted at the Galleria. Could you imagine if you're like in the Galleria? It's like this fancy mall, and you're just looking at books, and you just happen to look beside you and see Julia because her mother still lives there. So anyway, so Georgia, left Georgia. My family was relocated again with work, and we went to Kentucky. So I graduated from the University of Louisville. I have a BA in psychology and English. I know, English, shocker, because I love to write. And that's where I met my hubby. Okay, now he's ex-hubby, but so that's where I met my hubby, and we had our family, our two amazing girls, and let's see, worked for GE Appliances. We focused on like the refrigerators, the ranges, dishwashers, things like that, because they're different parts of GE, and started with the customer service, with the call center. I don't know if anybody's ever worked in a call center. Oh my gosh, there were days where it was like 85 calls, and because the idea was to help the customer or the sales manager, busy, but I was promoted to the pricing department, customized billing. So I got to do all that fun stuff. In 2006, my ex had gone back to school, kind of like with the career thing, and became an accountant. So amazing job opportunity up here. Yes, up here, we're up. And he had said, Noblesville, my faith was in him, my hope was in him. I wanted, everything, to be happy. And he told me it was only an hour away. Okay. Some of y'all have traveled to Louisville, Kentucky. Y'all probably know this. It's not an hour away. It's especially it's maybe like 2 hours to Louisville, and then a little bit over that to the suburb where we lived. So maybe about 2 hours and 20, packing a 2-year-old, a 5-year-old, or like 3 hours. but anyway, so put my faith in him, and we went ahead and moved up here. Sadly, we divorced in 2008, but that's okay. Everything happens for a reason. Back then I was a Tupperware rep, Miss Celestina, and I love Tupperware. Tupperware, all over. And so we had this thing called a farmer's market in Noblesville. And so, it's like for the season of like spring through early fall, so many wonderful vendors all over that make things, whether it's candles, whether it's the farmers that bring in their produce. Once a month, they would invite vendors. So once a month for $25, I would get to bring my Tupperware with me and have my booth. And it was just so much fun. I got to meet such wonderful people. Wonderful people. And one of the amazing people I met is popping into this call right now, Miss Jennifer Johnson. We could have not planned this better.
Hey.
I'm giving my presentation.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're perfect. You're perfect, because I am just at the part where I am meeting you in 2008 at the farmer's market. Okay. So I just have to say, this is so important. So I met Jennifer, so much fun, we're chit chatting and everything. We might have, I don't think I was a Facebook friend. So I think you helped me with the AAA insurance. I know that's one of your favorite things to do. Being sarcastic, but wonderful insurance person, but just the politics. Anyway, so that's what makes the world go round, right? That's why we have all these amazing jobs and skills.
Yeah. Yes.
So it would be maybe 6 years later or so that I would run into, we just kept running into each other, and it wasn't like at obvious places. I mean, there was a time where if I had missed her by 2 minutes, I never would have known that one of her girls lived right behind me in my apartment and apartment complex. My girls forgot something. We ran home and we parked, and at the same time, Jennifer gets out. I'm like, we know you, I know you. So I think we probably became Facebook and LinkedIn friends then. But before I say one thing, so just a little bit about the career. So I've done the business, the corporate world. After my divorce, one really wonderful thing about being with my girls is I was a preschool teacher. I did volunteer work teaching Sunday school at Our Lady of Grace Catholic Church. So that was so much fun. So I did that. But the preschool was a lot of fun. So I got to do that for like 8 years, went back into the corporate. Corporate just was not me. So we're gonna fast forward a little bit to the December right before the pandemic, because there was a Saturday night, Lainey and I, my older girl, my younger girl, sorry, Lainey. I was just so thankful for my life. I wanted to just go to church Saturday night. Church I had only been to one other time, invited by my friend Kathy. And, so we Lainey and I, Saturday night, we're driving, we go inside. And on the way to driving there, I was really miserable in my job and my corporate. And I was just tired, exhausted. And I literally prayed, Lord, please, you say your blessings. You thank God for your blessings, and then your ask. And my ask was, is there someone else like me, who has the same, I don't know, outlook in life, the same, and I tell you, I walked inside and one of the first people I saw was, yes, Miss Jennifer Johnson. And I was like, no way, that is amazing. And so we reconnected. We're like, we are meeting for iced tea. We met for iced tea, in January. and then amazing things happened. And I just want to be mindful because where I am right now, I have to thank Jennifer Johnson. I have to thank everybody on this call. I have to thank Professor Jim. I'm on the board of Prodigy STEM Club. Why am I on the board? Because he asked. so thankful. From the TTR networking, it's so much more for me than just about referrals. I get to help people. I get to celebrate people. I do that with the SendOutCards. I do that with the social media, online. I do that so many ways. And so right before the pandemic officially hit, I had been on a waiting list for Ruth Sukup's Elite Blog Academy. And oh, I have been waiting for this. No, you have to like save up some money. It's a big course. And March 1st, boom, I was in. And then the pandemic hit. And it was just like everything was all pivoted and all this. But I did get to participate. I did the class. I learned so much from the class. And from that, I've been helping. I wanted to share real quick to show y'all a couple of things. Let's see. Let me see if I click this. Let's see if it's gonna share. Where are you? Let's see. Let me take that down. Let's go. Okay, so I wanted to let me know when you all see. This is gonna be.
So
Is it what, Jasmine?
it's just a black screen.
Okay. Do you?
Well, it does say you're starting to share, so it
Oh,
may.
good. Okay. Yay.
You've started, but did you click on something?
Yes. So it's loading my SendOutCards page, and I just kind of wanted to show y'all super quick.
Yeah, it's just taking a long time. It does say you've started sharing.
Okay, good. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. So these are some samples of cards. And then some things that's really cool. So SendOutCards for like 17 years was SendOutCards, where you appreciate and love on your clients, your prospects, your family, your friends with cards. But recently, I guess last year, so now we're into like a year and a half, they added 5 other streams, and they have like the relationship development with stream marketing. So that's kind of like what I use for my blogs. It's an all-in-one. So what I can do, if you like, I can share. I'm just going to kind of scroll. Stay top of mind always. I mean, we have so many stories of how people do that. We have gifts for any occasions. We're famous for our brownies. I didn't really want to show that part. I'm sorry, y'all. But other brands, we have the SendOutCards, we have the stream marketing, we have the stream virtual assistant. So we've had so many. I'm so busy, I can't do this. Well, what about if you had someone do it for you just the way you like? So we have that. Blue 42 is more health, kind of similar to what Karen does a little bit, with the health and the wellness, not too much, but, and then the prompting you is really cool. Those are like classes that you can do for personal development. So I've taken some really good classes. Okay. So what I wanted to share, so SendOutCards was the first thing that I was introduced to. Thank you, Jennifer.
You're welcome.
Second thing with my blogging, Jennifer in one of the groups, the Fisher's Favorites, and this is super cool. And you know how this came about? This was really, okay. So one thing that Jennifer and I do is the video casts. So for those of us who are not familiar with the video casts, we kind of put it out on social media. We let others know, it's just an hour of your time. We get to kind of like give you questions ahead of time. We get to interview you and learn more about your business and promote you. So it's really cool. So from that, we usually do one-on-ones, and we actually did a whole group. We did the Fisher's Favorites, Jennifer. I don't know if you remember.
I know that was one of the first pandemic ones we did. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So here's this, we're just thinking, the whole intention, and this is so SendOutCards, is appreciating others. That was our goal. That was it. Right. So Jennifer, I got to meet the lovely ladies. It's an old lady group. and all lady, that's ALL, not OLD.
That's a relief.
Old ladies.
So, but one of the lovely ladies I met was Jamie James, and she is like the executive of Indie Bride to Be. I don't know if y'all have heard about that. It is Special Indiana Magazine, where they have a blog, and she's like, oh my gosh, we need a blogger. We need to talk. So this is really cool. So we did like a one-on-one, and this is probably one of my first and favorite cards I ever did. This is a send out card. So this part was already made. And after our conversation, I took her logo and then I wrote her like a really nice thank you over here.
Yes,
I put my contact info, and it was just so wonderful. And I got to start blogging with her. I got to write the blogs. I'm a blogger on there. I have my own information. But for those of y'all wondering about blogs, one of the ones I did was Wedding Wednesday. Wedding Wednesdays was our day each week to blog. And can you plan your wedding and your home together? Yes, you can. And this was really cool. So this is something I made on Canva. So that's one of the tools that I use. And this was actually from a real estate agent, and actually her daughter, Katie James. And Katie pretty much wrote the whole thing. This is her picture. And Debbie, I want to point out that this is something that she did. She is engaged, and really, it's all ideas that she can help people. But look, then we promoted her. How cool is that? And then I wonder, Debbie, if you know her. That's my other question. But that's an example of a blog. And Karen and Jerry have done a blog. We did a blog together that was wonderful. Do you remember that? I think it was like fashion tips. And so that's like another example.
We did.
It was amazing. And then we get to promote you all. So from this, I have just like an example of what like a blog looks like. And then I will be wrapping it up because my 15 minutes chimed. I'm sorry, y'all. But I really wanted to show y'all one more thing. Okay, so this is my blog, Start Your Blog. And it begins with like a question. Are you ready to create a blog and grow your business? And then here is a cute little picture, and I love it because I explained what a blog is. It's for those of us that don't know, it's an easy, a valuable way to share information about you and your business online. And it's kind of like content marketing, where you are targeting your niche. So if you're like a realtor, you're targeting, you might focus on the buyer and the seller. So you might do a blog, like you might a tip, like one tip per blog of what a pain point of your a potential prospect might be. So there's so many different ways. Woo, I need to update this. So then you put like a little bit about you. You put those are two of my logos of my blogs. These are some places. Oh yeah, I was going to show you all. Let me show you real quick. That's really cool. So Jennifer has blogs on her site. I don't know if y'all know TTR Networking has blogs. So you would just go to like the home page and click blogs. And this is really cool. So a blog can be like an article online that I showed you. It can also be a video link. It can be a video link. So recently we did a TTR Presents with Margaret Broaddus in our Building Beyond Networking. And it's the work-life balance. Is it a myth? If you missed the live, that's okay. It's right here and you can view it anytime you like. And so we have other things. Jasmine, here is Jasmine's actually. 9 home energy conservation tips for the winter. And this is so lovely because she's got this great picture. She is giving you information. How can you use less energy without sacrificing your comfort? So it's all about reaching out to your client, your potential clients. Energy saving myths, wonderful. And then I want to get to the juicy part. So we have it connected. Let's see, get an energy audit. So she has, this should connect you to her card, her digital business card. And then look at this, help you review and get a free quote. Just call or text. We've got a phone number. How awesome is that, y'all? How awesome. So wanted to show you that real quickly. I'm going to show you a couple of things. Okay, yes, thank you, Jasmine. Okay, this is funny. This is me. My
No way.
yes, isn't that funny? My girls are like, you have Jennifer gray hair. You have Jennifer from like Dirty Dancing. And I'm like, no.
That is you.
That's me. These two are my girls. This Jennifer, this is Lainey. This one right here. This the tall one, it's Lainey. So Jennifer and I mix up our girls' names all the time. So you got me back because I'll tell you later. But anyway, so this is Caitlin. Okay. Mental note. This is at the Stranger Universe movie. We're big Marvel fans. Take the picture before the movie, not after. We're sad. If any of y'all have seen it, I'm not going to ruin it. This is me and Jennifer. We did an event in November, and this is fun. This is just a postcard. Jim, do you recognize any of these people? These are some friends from Building Beyond.
Yes.
This is Esme. She does. Oh, look, Esme. Look, we've got Esme right here. What's so cool about the SendOutCards is you can brand your card, y'all. Look, that's me. I had to do a big one, but look, it's on the back, and then like a quote. Prodigy STEM Club. Look at this.
So Nicole's daughter, we can't say it. Nicole's daughter went to the prom and looked beautiful, and we got a picture of her.
Thank you. Sadly, I wanted to show that and I couldn't find it.
Oh, her daughter looked like Cinderella. I'm telling you, she looked gorgeous.
You are so sweet. You also made our day coming. Thank you. Well, I'm going to wrap it up, you all. Thank you for letting me share about me. I'm sorry I went over. I am going to turn the recording off. Any questions? Let me, thank you. Turn this off.